What's up, North America? I'm Dave DeBaugh, and thanks so much for tuning into the Underrated Pod today. On today's show, no, we're not going to talk about Caitlin Clark deciding to not actually participate in the WNBA All-Star three-point competition. No, today's conversation is going to be about the WNBA's new media rights deal. Now, I have been waiting for a while to actually have this discussion with you, North America. And I have to say, I am super excited that the WNBA is finally going to be making some real money. Now, the debate is, quite simply, is this the best deal the WNBA can get? That is today's topic on The Underrated. Hey, if you haven't had a chance to subscribe yet, please go and subscribe. And of course, like this video. We are well over 1 million views in the past 12 months. So thanks so much for all of your support. All right. So listen, let's get real for a second. The previous deal basically gave the WNBA $30 million per year. The new deal, which is potentially on the table, is an 11-year, $2 billion deal, which if you do the arithmetic, comes out to about $200 million per year. A significant raise, $30 million to $200 million. I do not have a problem with the ratio of the raise. It probably should have happened earlier, but that is where we're at this point. The big issue that I think the WNBA's Players Union should have is the fact that this is an 11-year deal. This particular contract is going to hold the WNBA into a spot for the next 11 years. Now, look, I know the NBA is signing their 11-year deal, and it's a $76 billion deal. Interestingly enough, the previous deal that was signed by the NBA was worth $24.5 billion. So a significant step in the right direction for the NBA. And certainly for the WNBA to be up to $2 billion from a deal perspective is a good sign. The problem with this all is the WNBA is in the midst of rapid growth. We don't know where it's going to end. We don't know how long this Caitlin Clark effect is going to continue to affect the growth of the WNBA. Now, for argument's sake, let's assume there's another Caitlin Clark that enters the WNBA next season, and there's another Caitlin Clark that enters the WNBA the following year. You suddenly will have a league which has several young superstars who are selling out arenas. It won't just be Caitlin Clark selling out those arenas. And there's certainly enough talent, and I'm not going to get into who those players are that are coming, but they are coming, North America. The WNBA is absolutely on the rise, and I think this particular deal actually limits their ability to actually make significantly more money down the road. I like the amount that they're going to be getting next season. That seems to make a lot of sense to me. But if I were the WNBA's Players Union, I would say, let's sign a 3-year deal with an option for another 3 to 5 years after that to see where we're at. Because, quite frankly, 3 years from now, the WNBA could negotiate a deal that might be worth $10 billion, not $2 billion. It's this kind of mentality that has actually held the WNBA, as well as a lot of other women's sports, down for as long as it has. It is time for the WNBA to stand on its own and do what's right for its business. What's right for its business right now, yes, is to go from $30 million to $200 million, and certainly the salaries will increase. Now, from a business perspective, I understand. The owners don't want to have to sit there and renegotiate another deal 3 years from now. I get that. But in this particular case, you have a league that might be valued at $2 billion today. Maybe it's valued a little bit higher than that from a media rights perspective. But 3 years from now might be valued 3 to 4 times as much. It makes absolutely no sense, North America, for the WNBA to actually sign an 11-year deal at this point. All right, I want to know what you think. What are your thoughts on this particular topic, North America? Hey, go ahead and drop in your comments when you have a chance. Do check out our Big Sports website at underrated.media when you have a chance. For the Underrated Pod, I am Dave Dubois, wishing you all a tremendous rest of your sports viewing day. To the guitar riffs we go.
You've been listening to the Underrated Podcast with Dave Dubois, presented by underrated.media.